Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And today in this video I'm going to show you our top 5 low-end PC games for a low-end laptop. So mainly these games can run 2 to 4 GB RAM max and runs on Intel HD graphics. So it's going to be perfectly suitable for a low-end PC. It's very fun. These games are very fun also, so I recommend you on trying this out. Alright, so let's get started. So basically our number one game. So Sleeping Dogs is like a street fighting game. You can hijack cars, bikes, vehicles, and it's like parkour and you can fight people, and it's almost just like a Grand Theft Auto game. So the game is set in contemporary Hong Kong. The story follows Wei Shen, a undercover Chinese American police officer on assignment to infiltrate the Sun On Yi Triad organization. The gameplay focuses on Shen's fighting, shooting, and parkour abilities, and on gadgets that can be used for combat and exploration. And on number 2, we have Fallout New Vegas. Basically, it's a post-apocalyptic action role-playing video game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Bethesda Softworks. And the single player is really fun, so I recommend you on trying this out. The main story of Fallout New Vegas is that it takes place in the year 2281, 4 years after the events of Fallout 3 and 204 years after the bombs fell while transporting to a package across the Mojave Desert to the city of New Vegas, what used to be Las Vegas. The courier is ambushed, robbed of the package, shot, and left to be dead. It's like a shooting game, an exploration game, a really huge open world game. So I recommend trying that out too. And for number 3 game, it's Bioshock 1. It's basically a really good FPS shooting game. And so Bioshock takes place in 1960, where Jack, the sole survivor of the plane crash in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, discovers the entrance to the recluse underwater of Rapture at the end of the Civil War, which left most of it unspared. And Bioshock, it's really a very good game franchise. It's gonna be very so fun, and the graphics are really good. There's a remastered version of it also, but then I don't recommend you playing it on your low-end PCs. If you have a high-end PC, you can play on it, because the new remastered version is kind of like too much graphics, which low-end PCs can't handle. Alright. And for our number 4 on the list, it's Portal 1. It's a really good puzzle game with awesome physics. I really recommend you trying it out. It's by Valve Game Company, it's one of my favorite companies. So the story takes place in a research facility owned by the fictional company Aperture Science Incorporation. The game follows Chell. That Chell means like it's only visible by creating portal mirrors. It's like, you can create a portal on the other end of the room and create a portal next to you, and you can go to the portal and reach the other end of the room. It's basically just all physics and science. And there's the lead through a series of dangerous tests by a sinister robot voice known as GLaDOS. And for our last and final game on number 5, we have, yep, you guessed it, Half-Life 2. And let me tell you that playing this game will give you more enjoyment than any other game you have played till now. And it's basically my favorite game among these 5 and the best FPS game I ever played in my life. And it's a must play game with epic awesome graphics, like really awesome graphics for low-end PCs. And it's the best game on this list. So Half-Life 2 returns the players to a role of Gordon Freeman, set 20 years after the original game Half-Life 1. Earth has been occupied by the Combine, a trans-dimensional race that exploited the events of the first game to invade. It's like aliens versus humans game, and humans versus humans game. It's a really good game. The G-Man, which is like a fictional guy, inserts Freeman into City 17. There are like many cities, and then he's in City 17 in Eastern Europe to combat the Combines, like occupation. I really love Half-Life 2. Half-Life series is the best. Extremely recommend you trying this out. And so that's the end. We have come to an end on the 5 low-end PCs game, and they're must play for low-end PCs. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.